we're going to start with one we all know. It's also one I hope you all know, and it's called Photograph.
Record that is unique for you, and one very important reason is the fact that instead of just being the musician, the artist, the singer, the drummer, you're also the producer for the first time. So how come it took this long for Ringo Starr to get behind the board?
I don't know how long. It's one of those days where you think, well, I'm going to make a record. And I started at our house here in LA on a synth, finding rhythm patterns and the notes I like. And then I played drums to that. And so it just sort of started real casual. And as luck would have it, you know, I did 6 or 7 tracks. But no song, no nothing. But as luck would have it, we had the great Joe Walsh living in the guest house. And so he came and put guitar on, and he's one of the finest players. We still had no song, and you know, a couple of other guitarists came around. And Dave Stewart came for a cup of tea, and he's on it. So if you came to the house, you're on the record. But I can't make it till I come home again to stay. Can't get used to living here, but my heart is broke. Tears I cry for you. I want you to have and hold as the years go by, and we go holding away. When we were new at all this, he said, excuse me boys, do you think you could not smoke, drink and swear when you're on stage? Which we did. And okay, so this is off the new CD called Why Not? And my wire's a bit roughed up here. And it's called Walk With You. Oh, man's an island who has been in love, understanding every push and shove, just as fundamental as the stars above. It is benefiting every hand and glove. And you tell me it's cold.
There was also another bass player who showed up at the house too that happened to add a thing or two.
Well, Joe's playing bass on one. Yeah, Paul McCartney came. Well, actually, I knew he was coming in for the Grammys, and whatever year that was. And so I called him in England and said, well, you know, I'm making a record, and I've got this track, which is on the CD called Peace Street. I think it'd be great if you played bass on that track. And he came in to America. He came over to the house. We had a cup of tea. And so much tea. And, you know, he listened to it, and I said, well, that's, he said, great. And he took his bass out and played on it. And, you know, he understands my drumming because we used to play together. And he listened, and he put that great bass on. So, you know, I love his bass playing. He's just the most melodic to me. But I was playing him just a couple of the other tracks, and when he had Walk With You, I didn't ask him to be on it. He just said, oh, I've got something for that. And if you buy the record, you hear it today. I do the chorus, and he just followed on. That was him. So he's on 2 tracks, thank you, Lord.
In hell, when you surrender.